When Jesus is just a man, salvation makes no sense. When Jesus is just a regular guy, but he's the Messiah, chosen by God, it makes no sense because a human being cannot atone for all sins. Only God can atone for all sins. I'm going to show you an example from the Psalms because I've been studying the Psalms recently, you guys. No one can by any means redeem another or give God a ransom for him. For the redemption of his soul is priceless. Now let's go to the interlinears. Let's go to verse 7. Watch this, guys. The Hebrew word here is ach, which means brother, brothers, or relatives. In verse 7, it says, by no means any man can redeem another. And let's go to, let's say, someone like LSB. You can see that it renders it as truly no man can redeem his brother, right? No man can actually redeem his own brother. For the redemption of his soul is priceless. So Unitarians, heretics, I have a question for you, right? If no man can redeem another brother because the redemption price of his soul is priceless, then how is Christ as a man redeeming you for your sin? Because if Jesus is an ordinary man, it just says right here, the redemption of his soul is priceless. Don't look at me, dude. That's your heresy you got to deal with because you reject the early church. Not my problem. Now you're a heretic who doesn't know where to go. Now watch this. Watch the glory of God. Watch this. Verse 15, but God will redeem my soul from the power of Sheol, for he will receive me. So who's going to redeem your soul from the power of Sheol? Who's going to do it? God's going to do it. Because no man can give the price that needs to be paid at base form as a created being. Only God, only the incarnate, only the hypostatic union has the power to redeem all people, right? No ordinary man can do it. Only God will redeem you. When Jesus ascended into heaven, it opened the door for all the people that were in Sheol, the captives that were there, to then go into heaven. That was when everything was complete. That's why it says from the power of Sheol, because he got the gates or the keys of Hades back and redeemed power over hell, and then he ascended into heaven. Yet the Muslims and Unitarians will still sit here and have the audacity to tell you that Jesus is not God, that there's no evidence for it, and that scripture doesn't back it, even though we have thousands of years of prophesying obviously showing that that's the case. You want to argue that? That's fine. Watch this. It gets even worse for the heretics. When I saw him, I fell at his feet like a dead man, and he placed his right hand on me, saying, do not be afraid. I am the first and the last, the living one, and I was dead, and behold, I am alive. So this has to be Jesus because the Father never died. The Son died as the incarnate. So this must be Jesus claiming to be the first and the last. And on top of that, watch this. Furthermore, I have the keys of death and Hades. So Jesus is the one who has the keys to death and Hades. But I thought we just previously were in Psalm 49 where it says that God's going to redeem you from the depths of Hades and he's going to get power over it to redeem your soul. From the power of Sheol, he's going to redeem you. I thought that was God, Yahweh speaking.